creature, about 2 feet wide and about 40 feet in length, was on the top of the water.
And it was just incredible the way it moved.
What mysteries hide in the 80% of the ocean we've never explored? Could legendary sea monsters be more than just myths? Today we uncover the most terrifying legendary creatures said to roam the deep. Let's start. The Kraken is the most famous sea monster, with stories dating back to the 12th century. Sailors around Norway, Iceland, and Greenland described it as a giant squid with tentacles thick as ship masts, capable of crushing whales and dragging entire ships into whirlpools. These tales grew more vivid over time, but the first recorded sighting was in 1180, when sailors, unaware of giant squids, called it a man-eating monster. In 1853, the first giant squid was found on a Danish beach, matching Kraken descriptions. Scientists now wonder how many giant squid species exist and how large they can grow, with the largest found reaching 43 feet. Though still smaller than legendary tales, the existence of real giant creatures like Megalodon raises the possibility of enormous squids. In 2011, an important fossil discovery of marine reptile bones further intrigued scientists about ancient ocean giants. The bone arrangement of a Shonosaurus, a marine reptile from 200 million years ago, suggests it was manipulated by a huge octopus or kraken-like squid. Professor Mark McMenamin found grouped bones, sucker marks, and a broken neck, similar to how modern octopuses store food. To kill such a large creature, the cephalopod would have needed to be over 100 feet long, twice the size of any known squid. Leviathan, a legendary sea monster, appears in ancient texts worldwide with similar descriptions, though these cultures were isolated. About 50 million years ago, the sea serpent Paleophis lived, measuring over 30 feet long. Though extinct, some believe its relatives may survive in unexplored ocean depths, explaining modern sea serpent sightings. Leviathan might also refer to the giant prehistoric whale Leviathan, which had huge teeth and hunted whales, possibly defeating Megalodon. Scientists named it after the myth, showing that these legends likely stem from real ancient sea monsters. Next, we dive into chilling tales of giant sea serpents that continue to haunt the world's waters. Myths of giant sea serpents appear in many cultures, like South Asia's Naga gods, Japan's Ryujin, and Norse Jormungandr. Between 1817 and 1819 in Gloucester, Massachusetts, dozens saw a huge snake-like creature. The descriptions were consistent, but didn't match any known animal. Some say the sightings were mistaken for basking sharks, which swim with snake-like movements and can reach 40 feet. In 1808, a 55-foot carcass found in Scotland was believed to be a sea serpent. In 1860, a strange creature washed ashore in Bermuda. It was an oarfish, a rare fish up to 50 feet long with a silver body and red filaments. Oarfish ripple through water like ribbons, surface mainly when sick, and rise at night to feed, adding to their mystery. The Gloucester serpent might have been a basking shark, an oarfish, or something unknown. Sea conditions make size and distance hard to judge, which keeps the sea serpent legend alive. The Umi Bozu is a silent sea spirit from Japanese legend, feared for the eerie calm it brings before disaster. When the sea suddenly becomes still, a huge wall of water can rise and swallow ships instantly. If spoken to, the Umi Bozu may ask for a bucket. Giving it a normal bucket causes the ship to flood slowly, but a bucket without a bottom can trick it and allow escape. Descriptions of the Umi Bozu vary, sometimes towering like a ship's sail, other times as big as a mountain with faceless or snake-like arms. Smaller versions may attack in groups. Its arrival always signals danger. Today it appears in anime and games, but sailors still believe that silence at sea is a deadly warning. Enjoyed the video? Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss our upcoming journeys. The story of Moby Dick is based on real maritime events. On November 20th, 1820. The American whaling ship Essex was rammed and sunk by a massive sperm whale. 20 crew members were left in lifeboats, and after 89 days adrift, only 5 survived under extreme hardship. Herman Melville's novel drew from true 19th century whaling tales. Whales fought back fiercely against hunters, sometimes attacking ships with intelligence and force. One legend spoke of a huge pale albino whale in the Pacific that hunted ships with malice. Melville's white whale symbolized the deadly power of nature striking back at human greed and cruelty, blending fact and fiction into a powerful maritime legend. Deep in British Columbia, Lake Okanagan hides Ogopogo, a creature that fascinates and scares locals. Described as a dark green-black serpent 15 to 25 meters long, it has a scaly body, a horse-like or horned head, and a flexible neck.
Creature about 2 feet wide and about 40 feet in length was on the top of the water.
And it was just incredible the way it moved.
It moves in smooth, undulating humps, leaving a foamy wake. The first official sighting was in 1926. Since then, blurry photos and eyewitness accounts have kept the legend alive. In the 1980s, a $1 million reward was offered for proof, and Greenpeace even pushed to protect Ogopogo as endangered, despite no scientific evidence. Ogopogo draws many tourists, with Kelowna featuring a cartoon statue. Some think it could be a giant prehistoric fish, while scientists say it's likely waves or logs causing illusions. No one has proven its existence or disproven it, keeping Ogopogo suspended between myth and reality. Cthulhu, from a 1928 horror story, is a fictional sea monster haunting the ocean depths. But long ago, real monsters like Tusoteuthis ruled the seas. This giant squid-like predator reached 40 feet, about the length of 2 giraffes, and had a hard shell, making it stronger and faster than modern squids. It hunted giant fish and young marine reptiles. Tusoteuthis vanished when an asteroid ended the dinosaurs 66 million years ago. While Cthulhu is fiction, Tusoteuthis was real and terrifying. Since we've explored only 5% of the oceans, unknown monsters might still lurk in the deep. The Nixie is a complex water spirit from ancient Scandinavian and German folklore. She usually appears as a human woman, but can have green-tinged skin, seaweed-like hair, or a fishtail when swimming. Her clothes are always wet, revealing her true nature. Known by many names like water sprites and mermaids, the Nixie is older than most sea creature myths. She uses beauty and enchanting songs to lure sailors, sometimes leading to death, but some stories tell of love instead. For centuries, northern European fishermen reported seeing beautiful women by rivers and lakes with strange voices. Villages left offerings to avoid angering these beings. Historians think the tales may be based on real, unknown aquatic creatures, or mysterious water shapes. Even today, people report seeing mysterious women near water, who vanish when approached. These consistent descriptions across regions suggest the Nixie legend might have roots in reality. Elran Maja is a terrifying mythical sea creature, said to live in the darkest depths of the Arctic Ocean, where no sunlight reaches. Descriptions claim it is over 2,000 feet long, about 6 football fields, and has a mouth full of sharp teeth, wide enough to swallow a blue whale. It has 6 glowing white eyes that shine through the darkness. Years ago, researchers recorded strange sounds deep in the Arctic Ocean. While some said they were ice-breaking, others believed these were calls from a massive living creature. During a deep-sea expedition, a huge unseen shape passed by the camera, blocking out all light. The footage was never released, and the crew left their sea careers soon after, never returning. There is no concrete proof Elran Maja exists, but the ocean's vast unknown eerie sounds and darkness make it a chillingly possible legend. Until the sea is fully explored, Elran Maja remains a haunting mystery, either an internet myth or a hidden sea giant waiting in the depths. Fisherman Raymond Cole spotted a huge creature near Florida's CM River and recorded it. Its tail had 3 sharp trident-like tips, unlike any known animal. He believed it was the mythical trident-tailed sea monster from folklore. The next day, other fishermen suggested the tail might belong to a regular animal injured by a boat propeller. Viewers remain divided. Some see an unknown species, others an injured marine animal. The truth is as unclear as the murky water where it was filmed. Japanese marine biologists recorded shocking footage a mile deep in Suruga Bay. They set a baited cage, 30 feet wide, aiming to study a cat shark. Instead, a massive shark appeared, making the large cage look small. It seemed even bigger than a whale shark, which can reach about 61 feet. The biologists wondered if it was a living megalodon, the prehistoric predator thought extinct for nearly 3 million years. This discovery would change marine biology. The video remains a mystery, sparking debate about whether it shows an unknown species, a genetic anomaly, or something science says shouldn't exist. Kayaker Robert Harris filmed a strange pale creature drifting lifelessly in a Louisiana river. The huge bulbous body had no eyes, just swollen skin folds, giving it an alien, almost embryonic look. The creature didn't react to Robert's presence, making the moment eerie. Robert's uploaded footage was later removed, but it quickly spread online. Many viewers linked the creature to the Ningen, a ghostly white humanoid whale from South Asian folklore said to appear in remote oceans. The video's removal only deepened the mystery of what Robert encountered in those waters. In Anapa, Russia, diver Irina Volva allegedly filmed creatures resembling plesiosaurs in the Black Sea. These ancient marine reptiles vanished over 65 million years ago, casting doubt on the video's authenticity. If real, this footage would upend scientific understanding of extinction and make global headlines. Plesiosaurs had long necks, powerful flippers, and ruled prehistoric seas before the dinosaur age ended. The video shows creatures with plesiosaur-like features moving smoothly underwater. Yet scientists are skeptical, citing no fossil evidence of survival and the need for large food sources. Supporters argue that the oceans remain unexplored, allowing hidden populations. The debate continues, either groundbreaking proof of living fossils or a viral hoax. A helicopter crew doing routine surveillance over a San Francisco beach spotted a large creature moving just below the water's surface. At first, they thought it was crocodiles, but its size ruled that out. The footage, later analyzed by marine biologists, showed a long-necked creature with a bulky body and 4 large flippers, resembling a plesiosaur, a marine reptile believed extinct about 65 million years ago. If accurate, this discovery could change how we understand extinction and suggest some marine reptiles might have survived the asteroid that ended the dinosaur era. It implies ancient creatures could still live in remote oceans, avoiding humans for millions of years. However, skeptics say the footage might show known animals seen under unusual conditions, which can distort their size and shape. The debate continues between a significant zoological finding or a case of mistaken identity. In May 2023, NOAA researchers used a deep-sea camera in the Pacific to study the ocean floor. During the mission, their footage showed a large, long creature moving gracefully along the seabed. It had a row of sharp spikes on its back and didn't match any known marine species. Experts noted a resemblance to Mosasaurus, a giant marine predator from the late Cretaceous period, which grew up to 50 feet long and had powerful jaws. The creature's shape and movement suggested it could be a skilled hunter. This discovery sparked debate. If related to mosasaurs, it would be a major find, suggesting some prehistoric reptiles might have survived extinction and evolved in deep oceans. Researchers plan more expeditions to investigate this mysterious creature further. The find could affect our understanding of extinction and marine life evolution. Which deep-sea mystery creature stunned you the most? Share your guess below. In August 2010, Japan's JAMSTEC recorded unusual footage at 1,022 meters deep in Sagami Bay. Their remotely operated vehicle filmed a pale, smooth, bulbous figure with white eyes appearing to stare at the camera in dark, high-pressure depths where sunlight never reaches. Scientists had never seen anything like it. The creature stayed still, leading some to think it was a decomposing carcass, but its intact condition and eye placement raised questions. Experts remain uncertain since it doesn't match any known species. Some suggest it might be a new deep-sea species, while others think it's a known animal seen under unusual conditions. Attempts to find it again have failed, leaving only this mysterious footage as evidence. This footage from Lake Van, Turkey, is one of the most intriguing cryptozoological mysteries. The exact time and who filmed it are unknown. It shows a dark, elongated shape moving purposefully through the water. A long neck-like form rises above the surface, resembling descriptions of lake monsters worldwide. The camera was too distant to see details, but the outline matches the Loch Ness Monster's classic appearance. Lake Van's ancient history and reported sightings add credibility. The lake's size and depth could support a large aquatic creature. The footage is simple and unedited, simply showing something unexplained moving naturally. It raises the question, could this be a genuine lake monster? Many cultures report similar creatures, suggesting they might be real. The footage continues to circulate among researchers and enthusiasts, as either credible evidence or an elaborate hoax. This footage shows a rare glimpse of Paraphilopsis broweri, a deep-sea jellyfish captured in Suruga Bay at about 900 meters deep. It was filmed by the unmanned probe Hyperdolphin during a March 2002 mission by Japan's Marine Earth Science and Technology Agency. The translucent creature moves gracefully in the dark, cold, and high-pressure environment, contracting and expanding its bell-shaped body. This jellyfish has been documented only 18 times in recorded history, making each sighting incredibly valuable. Its habitat in such a hostile environment means very little is known about its behavior, reproduction, or ecological role. Paraphilopsis broweri's ghostly appearance and rare encounters make it seem almost otherworldly. This footage reflects years of advanced technology and scientific effort, offering a rare insight into one of the ocean's greatest mysteries. On July 21, 2015, marine photographer Thomas Brown was near Roseville Bridge in Sydney, Australia, when he saw something unusual. At first, only part of the creature was visible above the water. It had an enormous head with an unusual shape. He initially thought it was a decomposed carcass of a shark or whale, but the creature moved actively and purposefully. It had a long serpentine body that undulated smoothly through the water. Thomas realized it wasn't a typical marine animal, and didn't match descriptions of the Loch Ness Monster. The creature seemed aware of Thomas but wasn't afraid, moving calmly as if it belonged in these waters. After several minutes, it swam away into deeper water, leaving Thomas with remarkable footage and many questions. The encounter remains unexplained and is debated by marine experts and cryptozoologists. A Mexican diver captured rare footage of a terrifying deep-sea creature, the frilled shark. This ancient shark looks like a shark's face combined with a long snake-like body. It has changed little in over 80 million years, making it a living fossil. The frilled shark's mouth contains about 300 sharp teeth in multiple rows, perfect for catching squid and small fish. It lives at depths between 400 and 4,000 feet, where sunlight can't reach. Its eel-like body, up to 7 feet long, helps it move through underwater caves. 6 pairs of gill slits give it a frilled appearance. Encounters are rare because it stays deep underwater, making this footage valuable for scientists. The deep sea hides creatures that seem like nightmares, showing nature's strange and eerie side. Fishermen near Larantuka, Indonesia, reported a large shark active only at night, causing concern in the community. To protect his village, Rudy Santara went out alone to find and document the creature. He saw a dark, smooth body moving gracefully below the surface. Then the creature raised its head, showing eyes and a mouth, emitting an unusual glowing light not commonly seen in marine animals. Realizing potential danger, Rudy recorded brief footage before retreating. The video shows the creature's glowing body moving through dark water. Rudy's encounter became well known locally, discouraging fishermen from going out after dark. Scientists remain unsure about the glowing shark and have not identified its species. Enjoyed this dive into the ocean's hidden wonders? Like the video to support revealing more incredible deep-sea secrets. On April 12, 2019, vacationer Lily Fernandez explored underwater caves in Jamaica's Blue Lagoon. As she approached a cave entrance, she saw unusual movement. At first, she thought it was a fish, but closer inspection revealed a face with human-like features and dark eyes staring back. The cave opening was too small for a human, making the sighting puzzling. The face didn't match any known marine animals in the Caribbean. Lily kept a safe distance while documenting the encounter. The footage sparked debate. Some suggest it could be an unknown aquatic creature, while others believe it's an optical illusion or misidentified marine life. This strange, slimy creature caught on video looks like it belongs in a sci-fi movie. But it is actually New Zealand bull kelp, Dervelia antarctica. The man, likely Maori, pokes at the writhing mass, fascinated by its hypnotic, pulsing movements. Though it seems alien, this seaweed is one of nature's toughest marine plants. Its unique honeycomb-like structure lets it bend with powerful ocean waves without breaking and helps it float easily. The Maori have long valued bull kelp for food preservation and making tools, showing deep cultural ties to the ocean. This kelp's unusual look reflects millions of years of adaptation to harsh marine environments. 5. Enigmatic sea creature, Deepstaria, Enigmatica. On April 25, 2012, workers on an offshore oil rig filmed a rare deep-sea creature called Deepstaria, Enigmatica. This jellyfish has a massive translucent body with pale veins, giving it a ghostly look. It lives in dark, deep oceans where pressure crushes humans, making it very hard to observe. Unlike other predators, it traps prey by enveloping them in its large, sheet-like body. This footage offers a rare glimpse into a mysterious world, showing how much we still have to learn about deep ocean life. Orinoco River Beast. On June 10, 2018, herbalist Carlos Mendez was gathering plants by Venezuela's Orinoco River when he noticed a violent disturbance in the water. He recorded a massive, dark, greenish-brown creature that broke the surface. Its large size and camouflaged skin hinted at something ancient and unknown. The creature moved with strength and seemed aware, as if showing itself on purpose. Carlos stayed on shore, sensing danger, and watched until it disappeared. The Orinoco remains largely unexplored, hiding many mysteries beneath its waters. Subscribe now to journey with us into the ocean's darkest depths and uncover creatures you never thought existed. On May 14, 2019, Samuel Ortega spotted a pale shape beneath Thailand's clear coastal waters. At first, he thought it was sunlight reflection, but it was a massive white manta ray. This rare genetic variant is much lighter than typical manta rays, which usually have darker tops. Manta rays are the largest rays, with wingspans over 20 feet, and they glide gracefully while filter feeding. White manta rays usually live far offshore, making Samuel's close coastal sighting very unusual and scientifically important. This rare encounter shows how the ocean still holds surprises, even in familiar places. 2. Squidworm Mystery. In 2007, marine biologists exploring the remote Celebes Sea discovered a strange deep-sea creature later called the squidworm. It has a translucent worm-like body and 10 long squid-like tentacles that move independently. The squidworm lives over 9,000 feet deep, where extreme pressure requires special equipment to observe it. Despite some studies, much about its life and diet remains unknown. This rare find shows how little we understand about life in the deep ocean and its unique adaptations. The anglerfish is a deep-sea predator, adapted to life in total darkness. It has a huge mouth with sharp, inward-pointing teeth and can swallow prey larger than itself. A bioluminescent lure on its head attracts prey in the dark ocean depths. In November 2014, the Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute captured rare footage of a small black sea devil anglerfish at 600 meters deep. This hunting method shows millions of years of adaptation to scarce food and rare encounters. Symbiotic bacteria produce the glow, a key survival partnership. Females grow large, while tiny males fuse to them for reproduction, ensuring mating success in the deep sea. If you could explore one unexplored ocean trench and discover a new species, what would you hope to find? Let's dream deep together in the comments. Conclusion: the ocean covers over 70% of Earth, but less than 5% has been explored. In its deep trenches, deeper than Mount Everest, many mysteries remain. Creatures once thought to be myths, like the Kraken or glowing pyrosomes, are real and documented. Beneath the waves is a world as alien as any distant planet, full of unknown life. What other legendary monsters swim in the unexplored depths? The answer could be both terrifying and amazing.
Thanks for being with us. Leave a comment, like to show your support, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more exciting videos. See you next time.